Welcome to the Healthy Careers Podcast, where we help healthcare providers succeed on purpose. We take a conversational approach in learning from others who have been there and done that. Join us as we share expert insights from real people who are just like you, because we believe that success isn't just a destination, it's an intentional journey, and you don't have to do it alone.
Hi, and welcome back to the Healthy Careers Podcast. I'm your host, Madison Loomis, and today I'm giving out some insight as to why someone might use a recruiter as a job seeker. There is a lot of misinformation around this as to how recruiters work, what questions to ask recruiters, and how to utilize them or leverage them to be able to get you the best offer or job opportunity possible. So, number one, I will ask and or say this because I think this is the biggest question you need to ask any recruiter that you're working with. And that is, how do you get compensated? Recruiters that are like myself make money off of successfully placing candidates with clients. So we have clients that we partner with. Some people work within a specific geography. Some people work within a specific specialty. And then some people are just generalized recruiters. Me personally, a lot of what I do is within the orthopedic realm. We also obviously work with other specialties, but we place primarily advanced practice professionals and physicians. So when I work with people, I tell them right off the gate, right off the bat that, hey, just so that you know, I do make money off of placing you. However, I am different than most recruiters because I charge a flat rate. And the difference between this and most recruiters is that most recruiters work off of a percentage of your salary. So if you're Bob and you make $150,000 a year, they're making 20 to 30% off of that amount. The problem with this becomes that if there's 3 candidates in line with that client and interviewing, the client is going to pick the one that is most cost effective 9 times out of 10. So what that does is it benchmarks you based on your salary request rather than that of your value. And so what this also does is then it becomes this kind of guessing game. Am I the most expensive candidate? Am I the mid-tier candidate? Or am I most cost effective? And then you have to kind of play this game with the recruiter as to how they're going to position you based on that. And the recruiter is going to be biased to push the person that costs the most or gives them the biggest transaction or fee. And then you feel like you're not really being measured based on what you're bringing to the table, your experience, or the true overall fit. So the reason that I say this is because 9 out of 10 recruiters are going to function that way. And you don't want to partner with somebody that's doing that because you're not going to get the best at bat, in my mind. In my practice, what I do and in my company, we charge a flat fee. So the flat fee ensures that no matter who is being compared, no matter what salary that you're asking for, whether Bob's asking for 150, Sally's asking for 140, and Jill is asking for 160, that doesn't matter because the client that I'm partnered with is only going to pay based on the level of the position, not based on your salary. So what this does is it mitigates you feeling like you're being benchmarked and or selected based on your cost. And number 2, it ensures that you're getting a fair chance at that interview and that selection process. So this is just one of the questions that I highly recommend you ask any recruiter that's not internal, meaning they work with different clients. They are not a full-time employee of the practice that you're recruiting or interviewing for, but they are a consultant to them. Now, if it's an internal recruiter, so they're a part of human resources or they're a physician recruiter, whatever they might be coined internally, then a lot of times they are not making money off of your placement. So the downside to this is that they're not as motivated to place you. They're not as motivated to make the interview process a smooth, quick, and easy one. A lot of times what I found is it's like I'm working with HR. It's been 6 weeks. I haven't heard back from the internal recruiter, blah, 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 blah. That's the benefit to working with somebody like me is that we're motivated to place you because that's how we make money. That's how we make a living. So work with somebody, even if it's not me, somebody that charges a flat fee rather than that of a percentage of your salary. And there's a few ways that you can ask that. You can just come out the gates and say, hey, I know how recruiters make money. Are you earning money based off of a percentage of my salary? Or are you earning money off of a flat rate that you've already agreed upon with the client? That's one way. You can also just ask them, keep it more well-rounded or more vague of how do you get compensated if I'm successfully placed at this company? And a good recruiter and an honest recruiter is going to tell you the truth because there's nothing to hide about it. And they're there to advocate for your candidacy. And you're there to be able to get connected to job opportunities that might not be on job boards, that they might have a great referral or person internally that they work with who's got a lot of, has earned that seat at the table to make hiring decisions. And that can be highly beneficial for you if you're looking for a job, struggling to find a job, and or feel like you're not having any luck looking for one on your own. So hopefully this episode has been helpful for you in understanding how to partner with a recruiter, how to make sure you're partnering with the right recruiter, and what questions to ask if you decide to work with a recruiter. Have a good day. Bye.
Thanks for listening to the Healthy Careers Podcast, where we provide a platform for you to ask hard questions and get real answers. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe and share it with your friends. Stay tuned for more episodes every other Friday at 7 a.m. Eastern.